I want to talk today about become a person of principles. Become a person of principles. Let us jump together in the Bible, the book of Genesis, Genesis chapter 2, and I'm reading to you from verse 16. You know, as God himself talked to Adam, to the man in the garden, he teaches him so many things. He just taught him about responsibility, about principles. You know, principles in life are just like, let me just call it guardrails. They are guardrails. It's some rules, some let's say some decision you have taken yourself, some roles you have taken yourself in your life, and it is just guardrails. It is things yourself you cannot, let's say, you cannot destroy it. You cannot go astray of those laws you have already set up for your own life. If you touch them, it's as if you have destroyed your own aim in life. You have destroyed your life. You have destroyed your mentality. You have destroyed every skills in you. You know, it is your life. Principles. And then, as we are talking on marriage, see what God told Adam. God told him, you should eat all the trees in the garden, but the tree in the middle of the garden, the tree of knowledge and evil, of the knowledge and evil, you shall not eat it. You see, is what God just told him. So from that moment, it was a rule in the garden. It was the guardrail in the garden. It was the principle of the garden. You may just understand it. Since God himself is a being of principles, we are his creature. We're supposed to have also principles in our life. We are beings of principles. You see? So if you want to marry, and you are not a man of principles, you are not a lady of principles, why are you now looking for marriage? Why are you trying to talk on marriage? How can you imagine marriage in your life if you are not a man or a lady of principles? Have principles in your life. Change your life by having principles so that your life will no more be the same. You want to marry, you need principles. If you are already married, you need principles, guardrails to direct your life, to control your life. If not, you will collapse before the time. If not, you will destroy your aim before the time. If not, you will even leave this world before the time. You will give up before the time. So you need principles. You want to marry, or you are already married, so you have to put by your side all the acts, you know, to help you to enter into marriage or to enjoy a happy marriage. You may tell me, you will ask me, but where am I going to find all those principles? Very easy, brother, very easy, sister. You might find them in the Bible. The Bible teaches you all the spiritual, all the divine rules, all the divine principles. Just study the Bible, read the Bible, and through the Bible, you will now settle your own principles in life. You know, as we are talking on marriage, we said it before, marriage, it is a spiritual thing. So you cannot just manage marriage by your own side, by your own mind. Take it like a spiritual man. Take the principles in the Bible. Now I will give you some advice. Yes, as God's trial in people's life, you can just settle something yourself as principle. You are a man. Don't never become a gigolo. A gigolo. What does it mean? Never take decision and leave your house. Go to enter a girl or a woman's home. You go there and you sleep there. She's the one feeding you. She's the one taking care of you. She's the one doing everything for you. And you are just there and you are promising her, and you are telling her that you surely marry her. You are a how do you call it, a gigolo. Don't become a gigolo. You lady, have principles in your life. Never accept a gigolo in your life. Never. How can you, you are just a girl and you are living with your parents, and then that boy is telling you that he's in love with you. He really loves you, and that guy will leave his house. He will come to your own house, with your parents' home, and he's there. He's living with you. And then your parents are feeding him, feeding you as well. How can you expect something better from that guy? Because he has no principles. You too, you don't have principles in your life. How will you succeed in marriage? How will you enjoy a good marriage in the future? Be a woman of principle. Now, I will tell you something. You know, in life, men are very easy. You can capture a man very easy. It's very easy to capture a man. As you will capture that man, be sure, make yourself sure that you will keep the man you have already captured. Let me use the word capture. Because of what? Men are very easy. Men are not complicated, I am sure, because I am a man. I can tell you with experience. You know. So you can just capture a man by your beauty. There are some very beautiful ladies in the world. You can easily capture a man because of your beauty. But capture a man, having a man and keeping him as your husband are two different things. Let me tell you that. That's why you see so many ladies, they are suffering from breakups to breakups to breakups to breakups to breakups to breakups. The breakup here, the breakup there, the breakup there, the breakup there. Every day breakups. You see, they are just crying because of what? They captured man, they had man, but they cannot keep them. Because of what? Lack of principles. They don't have principles in their life. Those men as well doesn't have principles in their life. You know, a man can just follow a lady because maybe because of the way she smiles. Because of the smile, we just follow you. Or because of the, let me call it like this, maybe because of the Brazilian locks, the guy will follow you. You are putting locks in your hair. The man will follow you. Or because of your makeup, the guy will follow you. And some lady will think, oh, since I can have the man, I've got the man with my makeup, now, oh, I will use the bedroom to keep him. You will never keep a man because of the bedroom. You are a liar. You are lying yourself. You will never keep a man because of your bedroom. If not, he will leave you. He will go to another lady and look for a bedroom as well. You cannot keep a man with it. How many years now are you? How many years? And you are not yet married. You went to so person and now he's no more with you. Break up. Another man is no more with you. Break up. You see how your life is just going astray. How can't you change your life now? How can't you have some principles in your life? And it is possible today. Let me just give you some solutions, because it is not normal just to present some difficulties without giving you some solution. I just give some. I will use some minutes just to give some solutions. First of all, since marriage is a divine issue, become a spiritual lady, because marriage is spiritual. Become a spiritual lady by giving your life to Jesus. I will also make it turn it like this. You, man, become a Christian before thinking of marriage. Become a Christian. Become a Christian. First of all, give your life to Jesus. That's first. Second, act and dress like a married woman, a married lady. Act and dress like a married person, because it is a question of spirits. You want to marry, act like a married man. You want to marry, act like a married woman. Because if you are acting now as a married woman, your spirit will attract people that has the spirit of marriage. in them. That your spirit will attract those people that has that spirit of marriage in them. If you are a man, dress and talk and do everything like a responsible man, like a married man, your spirit from that moment will attract ladies of the same spirit, of the spirit of marriage, so that you will now find somebody to marry with. If not, you will just, if you are plain, just like a single lady, you are still dressing like single lady, you are still doing things like single lady, you will attract people that has the spirit of single person. You see, it is spiritually. I'm just talking to you. Follow me properly and listen to everything I'm just telling you right now. Don't show everything to a man before the marriage, before your wedding. Don't show him everything. If you show everything to the man, what are you going to show him after marriage? You will now push him out to go and look for other ladies. What you can no more show him, he will go and look it outside. Don't push man outside. So don't show everything to a man before marriage. And even if you are already married, please always be attractive even after marriage. Always be attractive. Start, if it may be, it's not because you have married that you will now just abandon yourself. You are no more taking care of yourself. You are no more dressing fine. You are no more taking your bath regularly. You are no more making things to attract your husband. Please, you woman, remain attractive to your husband. If not, somebody else, another lady will attract him. Let me jump again. You know that marriage implies submission. You cannot talk of marriage if you are not ready to submit yourself. I'm talking to ladies, to women. If you are talking of marriage, please put in your eyes, put in your head, put in your spirit that you are preparing to submit yourself. If not, pray. If not, leave it. If you don't want to submit yourself, don't look for a man, either a black man, a yellow man, a white man, any color. I'm telling you, whatever be the rest of the person, whatever be the origin of the person, every man like a submitted lady, a submitted woman as wife. I'm telling you, change your character. Ask God to change you, to give you a submitted spirit. Also, marry not to take, but to give. When you are talking of marriage, you marry to give, not to take. Think by yourself, what will I give to that man? What will I give to, what can I do to him? Think on it and act on it before entering into marriage. Now, marriage can lead to heaven or to hell. Marriage can lead to heaven or to hell. You can marry today, and because of that marriage, you will abandon Jesus, you even abandon the Bible, even abandon churches, and you will end your life, to hell, into the hellfire, into the lake of fire. Please, think very well, pray very well before jumping into marriage. Please, pray very well to marry the proper lady, to marry the proper man in your life. Marriage can lift up or destroy your ministry if you are called to the ministry. Marriage can lift up your ministry or destroy your ministry. I'm telling you. I will also add this: marriage can enrich or impoverish you. You can marry a certain person, and from that moment, all your business just collapse. I'm telling you, think very well before marriage, because when you marry somebody, you are not marrying only the physical body, but you are also linked spiritually. Think very well before jumping into any marriage. I will add more, less time, I will add more. But by the way, I really want you to think on it and prepare yourself. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you later. I will see you later, and I will teach you more on this marriage. May God bless you.